Hi, I'm Thatch of the PokePodcast, and welcome to the show. Before we get into it, just get ready for this episode, I guess. We talk everything with all the news, Mega Malamar, Mega Raichus, everything. It's just a really fun time talking about what Pokemon is becoming and what they're showing off. ZA is really, really hype. I'm so excited. So yeah, I don't really have many other announcements. With that though, guys, yeah, let's just get to the show. So buckle up for a very, very exciting episode.
And now, coming to you live from atop the Lavender Town Radio Tower, it's the one, the only, PokePodcast.
It's Puckle! It's Puckle! Pokemon Underground Champions League, oh yeah! Puckle!
Welcome to another episode of the PokePodcast. I am your host, Trainer Thatch, and I'm here today with a couple of crazy co-hosts. We've got the one and only plant collector, Mega Victory Bell fan, Mega Hawlucha hater, Seth Vilo.
Absolutely. This describes me to a T. Also, I'm crazy.
And we've got the one and only Bocefus, lover of Mega Dragonite. I don't know which one. I haven't talked to you about it. I don't know what you
call it.
Like. Yeah, I assume you like Mega Dragonite. We're gonna say that.
Is a goofball.
On the record.
Yeah, he's too.
You can put me on the record for that. I'll say.
I don't know. I think he's pretty fly.
God. All right, welcome to the PokePodcast. Puckle, of course, stands for the Pokemon Underground Champions League, a nonsensical name we all together came up with in 2007. That's
what else could it stand for?
Nothing, actually.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. We talk everything here from the Pokemon trading card game to the Pokemon video game to everything in between, including,
but not limited to,
Pokemon Conquest sometimes. But then we also talk. But we are also the longest running Pokemon podcast since we've been running since 2007. We're having a good time. We've been doing this for way too long. But even though, surprise to all of my friends and family, when they listen to the show for the first time, they go, wow, it's actually good.
Right.
And that I had a similar situation happen this week, so it was on top of my brain. So
I love it. I love that. It's weird when those Venn diagrams touch, real life and your virtual life.
Yeah, but that one, it just like hurts because like they know about it, right? Like they know it exists, and then they listen to it and they're just like, wow, it's actually good though. And I'm like, yeah. What do you think I just what? Like, do you not do a hobby for do you do a hobby for 17 years and not get good at it? Like
I had one where I do my Pokemon card league group on Monday, and I was just in there on one Monday, the Monday after I think that the video one that you and I did came out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh yeah, we saw you on the show, and I was just like, what?
Okay, that's wonky. Actually, that's wonky.
Oh, yeah, I did that. You weren't supposed to see that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on YouTube. My face is on YouTube.
Oh wow,
now.
that's that they were one of like the 300 people that watched that one because our YouTube is like such a small percentage of our views and listens.
Yeah. I did get jump scared by my own face scrolling through YouTube though. That was
okay.
That would do that to me. Oh gosh.
Since we just started doing like the video versions of the podcast, like only back in February, so it's only been like 7 months since that we've actually been doing this. The thumbnails get me all the time. Like when they pop up in my feed, I'll just be like, "Whoa, that's me."
Who's that guy?
And like at first, it was like really jarring, and now it's not so bad. Like I'm used to it now, but it was very jarring. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, this is a Pokemon podcast, so we don't need to talk meta.
We were talking Pokemon adjacent.
Yeah. So, wait, have you guys been up to anything fun? We have a lot of things that like we're gonna kind of live react to since it came out today as of recording. But I don't want to like go into that yet because I want to save that for our topic. And obviously, this can be a short like, hey, I've only been doing this thing real quick, and then we're moving on, and that's fine with me. But
Well, you're talking to two veterans on this podcast. We know the
I
routine
am.
of this.
We know the deal, man. We know the
We know the
deal. You
deal.
get them.
Yeah, just ask him
This
what he's
guy
doing.
here
He knows
thinks
what
we
to
don't know
say.
anything.
Look at this chump.
Okay, well, answer the question, Bo.
How about you, Bo?
Oh, me. Hey. So,
Hey.
actually, I've been getting ready to see my cousin. My cousin is, she's got two kids that are 5 and 3. And
Okay.
the 5-year-old has been my buddy for a while. Like, I'm his favorite person in the world. And he knows that I'm really into Pokemon, and he's really starting to like grasp what Pokemon is right now. And because he's really into it, his younger sister is also really into it.
Yeah.
And so
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna go over there in a couple of weeks, and
Indoctrination.
we're just gonna hang out and have a little Pokemon day is the plan. And so
Heck
what I've been
yeah.
doing is going through like just some of my bulk from the last, I don't know, 10 years of Pokemon cards, and I'm just putting together a binder of as many Pokemon as I can put together, and just putting the lines together, making sure I have complete evolutions, and just trying to space them out, mostly by type. But I'm trying to do some cool things, like if two cards have art that is together, like there's one of Spearow attacking Exeggutor, and I have a Spearow card next to it.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
just gonna like share the Pokemon with each other, but also ones that are like they change type when they evolve, you know, just like something that I'm like, you know, these are Pokemon, these are types, sometimes they change. And I think that's about the level of like concept we can grasp at this point. But I just want them to have as many guys to look at as they can and be able to like hold and touch the cards, because I think the cards are just so cool.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned how to read, was from playing Pokemon cards.
It's
Like,
not like they can
I
buy
was
them
just like,
anywhere.
Mom, what does this one say? Mom, what does this one say? She's like, sound it out, because I'm doing everything else right now. 'Cause I'm a mom and a teacher. It's like, yeah. Anyway,
I
that's what I've been doing.
I learned the power of like vocabulary lessons through Pokemon. Not through the cards per se, but through the games. Because like I was in roughly like 3rd grade when Pokemon came out. Red and Blue, that is. And I just remember like I only knew how to progress. And this would have been a moment like where as a kid, I would have gotten stuck, because when you try to get into Saffron City in the original Pokemon games, they definitely changed this in the remakes. But what the guard entering Saffron City says, "Boy, I'm parched," but won't let you through. And like parched for like an 8-year-old is a pretty advanced word.
That's a pretty new word. Yeah.
That's a pretty new word. And literally, I kid you not, it was like right before I got to that part in the game in class, we had just gone over parched as like a vocabulary word, and we learned what it meant. And I just remember like getting there, and I was like,
Wait a minute.
It's like when you learn like lore in a D&D campaign, and then like the DM drops the lore right in front of you again, or something that references it. You're like, it's the thing.
Get this man a water.
Yeah, get this man a water. And I'm like, I know where to buy one of those. And I'm like, I ran back to the vending machine and bought it.
That's funny.
It would be one of those moments where, like, if I had not taken that in class, I would not have been able to like proceed.
You'd
with
still
the
be
game.
there at the guardhouse.
Yeah.
30 years later. I don't know how to get in here.
Yeah, exactly. So stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Stay in school, learn your vocab words, etc.
Yeah.
Also Google has this thing where it will pronounce words for you. And if you're reading a word for the first time and you think you know how to pronounce it, put it in the Google, and just make sure you're saying macabre correctly when you're like talking in front of a bunch of people that you're trying to.
Maccabee.
Thank you. Yeah, macabre. Anyway.
Or the word pigeon. Just the word pigeon. Okay, it's not a new Pokemon. It's just the word pigeon.
It's the slide evolution.
Anything new from you, Seth?
I have been going absolutely ham in Pokemon Unite the last week or two or whatever.
Yeah, I believe that.
And honestly, I've been having such a good time. There's been a lot of other folks that are getting into it. You know, a lot of folks have gotten a Switch 2 in my area and are like, oh yeah, this game actually finally runs.
Yeah, so, actually though, yeah.
And I've got some of my IRL folks and friends. We hop on as a 5-man every now and again and just destroy or get destroyed, because we're all okay at best. We're pretty low on the ladder as a group. But I was going in thinking I'm gonna main Sableye all the time, but he's just so bad at actually securing kills. He's annoying, but not good in that respect.
He's really bad at doing anything useful.
No, he's real good at. I've gotten pretty dang good at him.
Okay.
It's not like Meowscarada where you pop in and then your screen goes gray.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of the vibe that I was going for with that is, my opponent just is like, and why is there a timer on their screen? And I've gotten good at Meowscarada. I've gotten good at Tinkaton. I've gotten good at Trevenant. It's been fun. I am okay at Decidueye. I'm just going to master all the grass ghosts is my goal.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Solid.
That sounds like a very
Delmise,
Seth
baby.
thing to
I'm so excited.
do.
Delmise too. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's 3 of them now. Yeah.
It's not Gore guys, but that's all of them.
Just wait for Bramblin.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Imagine that. Like a rollout weird thing. I imagine Rammus from League of Legends.
Bo, there's more grass ghost types than you understand. Like it's anytime
there's a lot of them now.
I'm so exhausted anytime they announce any of them.
I'm not. I think it's my favorite type.
Yeah, it's such a crazy type combination. They just really love it.
Solid type.
I'm okay with it.
They love it now.
We like a good grass ghost.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut us off there because we have some exciting stuff.
We got a lot.
Yeah. So we're gonna go do a little bit of news, not a lot of news, a little bit of news.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna get into a lot more news. Okay.
Just a taste. Just a small spattering of news.
Toes wet.
We're gonna talk about all the not exciting stuff and then talk about the exciting stuff. It's
the
all on the
boring
timestamps. All right. So with that, we're gonna kick it on over to the news. Let's listen to that ball bounce. Welcome to the news. In the news, we've got a few things to talk about. First and foremost, oops, I showed the wrong document. There we go.
How dare.
Pokemon, the Pokemon International Championships for Latin America are showing off all of their swag. It's actually pretty sweet. It's a lot of Mega Venusaur. Still pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was their kind of mascot for that.
Yeah.
One thing that was cool.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish because
no, I'm done. That's everything. I'm showing it on screen.
Okay.
They've got a cool mat. They've got some cool sleeves. They get an Ultra Ball
I believe they
promo.
showed some promo cards. Yeah, that Ultra Ball promo is what I was going to specifically mention because if you look at the regulation mark on that Ultra Ball, that confirms it is not rotating. Everybody,
hey, that tells me
you
Boss
can
is
keep
coming
your
back
Ultra
too.
Balls.
Boss and Research are probably also coming back.
We've known Boss and Research. We've gotten those confirmed. So I think the 4 that we know about are Boss, Research, Ultra Ball, and Pokegear. So yeah,
I think after Sun and Moon tried to quote unquote shake everything up by getting rid of things originally.
Yeah.
That they learned it's just a bad idea. To get rid of Research. They're keeping a lot of consistency cards. Yes, no, this is better than Quick Ball. It's better than Quick Ball.
It's good to keep these cards around because it's not like you can buy what's new.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good that you can keep using what you have.
The problem is you're going to need to buy what's new to be able to compete. The good news is I will say this, as hard as it is to get product in general, packs and stuff like that, you can at least still buy singles at very reasonable prices.
Very cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, you can build your deck because all that's happening is the collectors are going and buying them. One, either to keep them sealed, which is kind of poopy. Or two, they're trying to crack the pack to get the chase card.
Exactly.
And then if it's not the chase card, to them it's just bulk.
It's trash, and so they just throw whatever.
They sell them to the people on their stream.
Yeah,
they do that.
Whatnot or whatever.
Yeah, when they crack the packs.
They just they'll do streams or whatever, and they're cracking stuff, and as they're cracking it, people can bid on whatever's happening. I don't know exactly how it works because I don't do it because it's dumb. But
I just go to stores, look at the bulk bins. I go to TCG Player if I need something specific. It's pretty reasonable for just the base rarity of anything you need. So
you can
plus.
still play the game. Playing the game is still very cheap. I would really, I don't know. This probably doesn't happen as much anymore as it used to. And this is just Thatch being an old man yelling at a cloud to some extent.
I love it. My favorite Thatch.
Yeah. But I remember the days, and we are kind of robbing our children of this experience. Okay. Where you used to be able to go and like open a bunch of packs, and then you just built a deck with what you had.
Yeah.
Right. And like, that's just not going to happen anymore. Like, you're just going to have
Not for
to
a
buy
while,
like
yeah.
a league battle deck. Not for a while. The good news is this happens all the time in Pokemon, and I don't think people realize that when it happens, because so many new people are getting into the hobby around that time, which is why this happens. But what does happen is on like roughly like a 4-year-ish cycle, Pokemon will actually go ahead and buy, or we'll just like what is the word I'm trying to say? Oh my gosh. But
You got it, buddy.
Pokemon will
believe
go
in you.
ahead and stabilize eventually, because there's just too many people in it, and then the market will tank and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
Mhm.
It's usually whenever there's an Eevee set that comes out, it usually explodes, and that's exactly what happens.
Yep.
That's exactly what happens. So, all right. Well, move on, Bo. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Yo, if you play the video game, you can get a shiny Chi-Yu, or it's been achieved.
Yeah.
Oh,
the mystery
yeah.
gift. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. We did
job,
that
team.
all together. I
We
helped.
all did this. We all did it.
Thank you guys for doing it. I didn't do anything.
Yes, that's what I said. I helped.
There's also going to be a
mi-
shiny Eevee that comes with it too, which is kind of crazy. There's
Whoa.
yeah. Not shiny Eevee. My apologies. It's just the auto translate on the Japanese Twitter. It's shiny Chi-Yu. For some reason, it
It's shiny
translated
Chi-Yu.
Chi-Yu as Eevee.
Nice. Oh, well.
So that mystery gift starts Thursday night. Make sure you pick up all the shiny runes by the end of the month.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
And then
all
shiny
ends on the
Co-Ride-On
30th.
and Me Ride-On.
Yeah, isn't that cool? They're coming out before the game is like
Finally.
done.
About
Which is
time.
kind of cool.
That's when they should do it.
I am
Uh,
curious because of the news that we're going to talk about later. But I am curious of whether or not like Scarlet and Violet gets like quote unquote sunset, and like they try to push ZA as like the mainline Pokemon game for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
I am
see.
kind of curious.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are finally coming. They've been announced for Japan, North America, and Australia, New Zealand. You can get a code from GameStop or EB Games. It goes
Yeah.
from September 26th to October 15th. It will be opposite of your game's mascot.
Oh, that's even cooler. Okay, that's really cool. The only problem is I have to go to a GameStop, which is sad. but-
Exactly.
And there are
Uh,
fewer and farther between.
Remember, no purchase required for this. You don't
Please,
let
don't buy
GameStop
anything.
trick you into buying something to get the code.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, fam. But shiny Koraidon and shiny Miraidon both look pretty sick, so worth it.
But also be respectful to your GameStop people.
Also that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
yes.
like just don't be in there
They're
like,
people
hey,
too.
what's
They're
up?
trying.
Double birds, my dude. I ain't buying nothing. Thanks for the code. Bye.
Yeah.
Have fun working this job where you get yelled at.
Remember,
because
the
people
person
don't
behind the
understand
counter is
return
just a
policy.
person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably a very nice person.
Yeah.
And they're also pretty probably. And
Mm-hmm.
they probably smell nice.
Thanks,
Just saying
Bo.
nice things about GameStop people because they probably don't always get nice things said about them.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Is that me? Am I done or am I this other
No,
one?
you
It's a
get one
weird
more.
color.
You get that
Okay,
last one.
I accidentally highlighted it so it wasn't green anymore.
That was my fault too. I think I did it too.
Pokemon
this
Home
last-
compatibility will not be backwards compatible from ZA.
That makes me
Once you go
sad.
there, you cannot go back.
So there's a little bit of nuance to this that I want to make sure we
Yeah.
understand, especially because Cerebi
Mhm.
itself kind of misquoted this. They've updated it on the Cerebi website, and I personally corrected them on Twitter a little bit. But the wording on the actual Pokemon website is that once it touches ZA, they will not be able to go to any previous Pokemon titles.
yeah.
So, the original wording that led to some confusion and a little bit more hubbub was that it was worded that they wouldn't be able to go to any other Pokemon title, but it's not quite that, it's any previous. So, since
Yeah.
ZA is the most recent, it'll be only that for a little bit, but that does not rule out home compatibility. They can go back and forth from home,
Mm-hmm.
or Champions, because that's a later title, or Gen 10 or whatever else down the line. So don't worry, ZA is not a complete dead zone. It's just a dead zone for now.
Understood. Yeah, it's a little funky.
There's a theory on why that is too. It's because
What's the theory?
One thought is that with the addition of a new language to things, once it touches ZA, it changes the coding around on the Pokemon so much because it has to factor in that extra language that it wouldn't be easy to reverse code it now that data file is the way it is.
It's a kind of a bummer because like one of the things I've just praised it for was like this really cool ecosystem where you can move Pokemon back and forth between all these games. And then they're just like, but we got rid of all that, so it's fine.
Yeah, this might happen every time we add a new language. Who knows if that's what the cause is? Who knows?
I do find this super interesting. Like this page, and this kind of we're kind of overlapping the topic a little bit, but my favorite thing about this and what makes me think ZA is a different Legends game than like previous games that came before it is on this page they show you all of the regional forms of the Pokemon that are in there. And that is not something that existed in the codes of Pokemon Legends ZA or Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like you couldn't bring in regular Goodra. You couldn't bring in regular. You couldn't bring in a Alolan Raichu.
A lot more into this in the topic.
This game might be something different.
This game might be something.
It might not be the same. You know?
This might be a game.
Yeah. All right, Seth. Yeah, I think so. Well, Seth, tell us about Pokemon Go and how everybody loves it.
You betcha. This week is the Psychic Spectacular / Rocket Takeover. So for that, Indeedee will be in 5K eggs, and Giovanni will be switching to Shadow Tornadus. It runs Tuesday of this week through Sunday. So go beat Giovanni and his wind bag. Yep.
Cool.
And then beyond that, we're in the TCG. The Mega Evolution store promos were announced. There's Xerneas at Best Buy and Eviltal at GameStop.
Woo.
So, also for those who practice it, there's pre-releases that start when the show comes out. They'll have started last weekend and next weekend as well. So go to a pre-release. It's fun if you can.
Yep. All right. Well, tell us more.
There's one more thing that was kind of hilarious. They banned Flapple from Expanded, that very well-supported format.
Why do they do anything about the Expanded? Like, who is working on this? Like, who's working on it?
I don't know. It kind of bothers me that they acknowledge its existence without actually acknowledging its existence.
They're just like, we have this thing that we update regularly and do nothing with. Like, it's as if they were releasing patch notes for like Pokemon Red and Blue, and then
for sure,
same energy.
So speaking of energy, one of the things that they did was errata the card Prism Energy, because there is a copy of Prism Energy that previously existed, but the text was so different than the reprint that it would not have been legal for play. So they errated the card Prism Energy. So if you have old copies sitting around, you can now use them. Just make sure that you're playing with the rule of how that's currently worded with the new one in mind. Mm-hmm. The other thing that they did was ban Flapple specifically from Expanded. This is the Flapple that when it comes from hand to evolve onto an Applin, it does 2 damage to something. Or no, it's not when you play it. It's you play it and then shuffle it back into your deck. That's what it is. But there's a new stadium with this set. The Forest of Vitality, which if you're an old hand at TCG, it's Forest of Giant Plants 2.0 with a little bit more restrictions. Basically what it says is your grass type can evolve whenever they want, other than turn 1 of the game. So there was possibility that if you were going second, you could create a Flapple loop and knock out your opponent before they even really did anything. So we don't want that, so they banned Flapple.
Yay. All right. Well, I will take us home on the end here. First of all, if you want to take part in PuCL's Badge Bonanza for September, we just play a Hoenn game. You just gotta play a Hoenn game. Play your way. I don't care which version of Hoenn you play. Just play Hoenn. All right, and then finally, everybody's favorite part of the show, Wo Chien's News Corner. News brought to you at a snail's pace. Remember this, guys? 10 years ago this week. I hate that we remember it. Japan announced the X, Y, and Z anime and showed off Zygarde Core/Cell/10% form/complete, as well as Ash Greninja, R.I.P.
What?
Ash Greninja, which doesn't exist and has never existed. I don't know. It never existed. I don't know what she said. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's not real. It's not real.
Mega Greninja Jr.
Ashes to ashes, Greninja to Greninja.
Yeah, right. They've retconned that so hard. Like, I can't believe they like removed it from a flashback in the anime.
The fewer Greninja there are in the world, the better the world is.
It just makes me so happy. Like, it's so weird that they like went to the extent of just being like trying to gaslight us with a flashback in the anime.
If there is one Greninja hater, it is me. If there are no Greninja haters, I have perished.
All right. Well, that is the news. I mean, there's obviously more to talk about. We'll get there. I promise.
Did anything else happen?
Nothing else happened. Nothing else happened.
Not a thing.
With that, we're going to go ahead and just talk about Pokemon over at the topic. So let's head on over there. Welcome to the topic. Our topic today is Pokemon Megas, and more. That's probably what it's called. Like,
I love it.
I mean, this week we had
all
a
Megas.
Oops, all Megas. That's a good one. So this week we had a lot of things happen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, first of all, we just got like Megas out everything, and like ZA news. I didn't expect the Nintendo Direct to drop. Also, just the Direct in general was just very good for Nintendo fans.
Yeah, I forgot there was a Direct. I didn't expect any Pokemon. So
I didn't expect any Pokemon. I didn't expect much Pokemon since we just got the Mega Malamar drop. And we got so much everything. This is crazy. So I'm going to jump into Mega Malamar first because my friend Malamar turned out to be brainwashing all of us for the past week.
Incredible. Now I can finally scroll Twitter unharassed.
Yeah.
It was getting annoying.
Vivid and brightly glowing. Get to know a Mega Malamar. Mega Malamar, still dark psychic type. It can enhance psychic power and can take over someone's personality. Malamar's brain is becoming large and as a result of Mega Evolution. Greatly enhanced psychic
at the library.
Yeah. Greatly enhanced psychic power overflows from its body, emitting a bright glow. This vividly colored light further amplifies the Pokemon hypnotic abilities, allowing it to freely overwrite the personalities or even the memories of others. A terrifying power that can make someone seem like an entirely different person. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Highly intelligent with a clever and haughty personality.
I love what was one of the lines that if it doesn't like what its trainer does, it'll just hypnotize the trainer.
Actually, that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting to. I'm reading the official press release because they usually have more in it than like what the people know. Its glowing, undulating tendrils are able to pick up on the feelings of those around it. It prefers battling with efficiency, using his powerful intellect to analyze the situation with level-headedness as it fights. Mega Malamar views others, even Pokemon trainers, as its pawns. If it disagrees with an order given to it by a trainer, it will sometimes respond by hypnotizing them, making this an incredibly difficult Pokemon to interact with.
I heard somebody say this is the first Pokemon that'll flame you for being an idiot. Yeah.
I hope when we get abilities back, it has a new ability of its own, where Mega Malamar it just ignores the trainer entirely. It auto battles, yeah. It just auto battles. It's a completely useless Mega, but like it would be really funny.
That would be so dumb.
That would be so funny though. Oh my gosh. Or it gives you the illusion of choice and you click a move, but if it thinks it's wrong, it auto battles something else.
That doesn't say super effective, my guy.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's not super effective. That's the wrong move.
You're trying to use a move that doesn't have a power?
Yeah. No. You mean
Swords dance? What?
Sand attack? What is going on here?
We don't lower stats except for HP.
That's such a good line.
Oh my gosh, that's really good. Actually, we don't lower stats in this house unless it's HP. Okay.
The only stat I'm interested in reducing is my opponent's HP to 0.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only stat we reduce in this house. Other than that, we hit Earthquake.
Change his own ability to contrary because you didn't breed it correctly.
That would be good. That would be good.
Mega Malamar, use extra sensory. It's just no. He doesn't say anything or turn around. You just feel it in your mind. No,
I just like all of these megas are just so much more intricate than I've ever expected megas to be that we got. And it kind of bums me out because like it's almost like a new Pokemon entirely. With how cool the descriptions have been.
That
we
should
didn't
be
get
an
this,
evolution. Like
we didn't get this in Pokemon. We didn't really get this in Pokemon X and Y when they came out. We didn't get like such detailed descriptions. We're just like, look, cool Charizard.
It's got spikes.
Yeah. So this is kind of wild because like we also got the 3 Kalos starters. As megas as well. Which is kind of cool. There is like a small caveat to this that I'll lead into, but so Mega Chesnaught actually really way cooler than I expect it to be. I'm not gonna lie. It becomes its hardened armor boasts high defensive capabilities. When Chesnaught moves to attack, this armor becomes a powerful weapon with which to smash opponents. It like turns its shield into an axe, which is kind of cool.
It does a whole like Samurott thing where it's like, I draw this from my body.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like hardened shell, better defenses. Energy from Mega Evolution is channeled into its outer shell and throughout its body, resulting in a dramatic increase in its defensive capabilities. So it's going to be probably a bulky boy.
Thick.
The fur on its body has also grown and can act as an impact-absorbing cloak. Confident that it can withstand any sort of attack. Yeah, fluffy.
Fluffy.
It possesses a steadfast spirit and always remains level-headed. And then we've got its shield-like shoulder armor transforms into destructive weapons. When it removes a piece of this incredibly tough shoulder armor, spikes extend from the shield to form an axe-like weapon with a long handle. This shield-turned axe head is so heavy that even Mega Chesnaught's brute strength isn't enough to easily wield this weapon.
What if it has stance change?
Oh, that would be so cool, actually.
That would be so cool.
Oh my gosh.
But gripping it with both hands makes it possible for Mega Chesnaught to use its weapon with exact precision to beat down foes. Stance change would be really cool.
So freaking cool.
Oh my gosh.
I do wonder how Aegislash will work in this game now that there's no abilities. That's actually an interesting thought.
It'll be a Regigigas thing where it has a functional ability.
Probably. You're probably not wrong. But yeah, that's Mega Chesnaught. We also have Mega Braixen, which is much cooler than I expected as well.
This one's my favorite.
Oh, Delphox, not Braixen. Sorry. So I've been calling it that all day. What a nerd. Thatch is a furry. Let's see.
What a stupid moron idiot. Gosh.
Gosh. It's still Fire Psychic. It mesmerizes opponents using its psychic powers. Its psychic abilities have been enhanced. Mega Delphox controls 2 branches that float by its side. It moves these branches as if they were brought to life by its magic, leaving onlooking opponents bewildered. It also floats atop a large lit branch, dazzling its foes even further. In contrast to its disoriented opponents, Mega Delphox stays calm and collected as it deals damage by landing precise attacks.
Wicked.
After confusing opponents, it incinerates them with scorching flames. Mega Delphox attacks its foes by skillfully coordinating its moves in tandem with the 2 lit branches floating nearby. And there's more! These seemingly autonomous flames don't just confuse the opponent, they can also be combined with the flames Mega Delphox spits from its mouth, forming a huge fireball that engulfs and burns its target. That's really dark.
Yep.
It's really dark. No, Mega Delphox's design looks really cool. I'm actually...
It looks sick.
I think it's my favorite of the 3. And I really like Mega Chesnaught.
I think it fixes Delphox kind of from being kind of a boring Pokemon into something really cool.
They did so well by making the already present design elements look like other things. Like the stick is clearly a broomstick.
Yeah.
Its stuff is clearly a witch's robe. Even the tassel coming off the back of its like head, if you look at it the right way, it looks like a witch's hat when combined with the ears, which make it look like a witch hat brim. They did such a good job.
They did fantastic. This is just so good. I love it so much. Now finally, Mega Greninja is not Ash Greninja. Womp womp. I guess that's okay.
Do you like helicopters? Do you remember Greninja Break?
It uses its incredible reflexes to launch attacks at opponents while they are distracted by the sight of it clinging to a gigantic water shuriken.
I'd be distracted.
This ninja Pokemon forgoes stealth to make use of its sharpened reflexes. This is the reason Ash Greninja got retconned, by the way, is 100% the existence of this Pokemon.
Yeah, probably.
Unleashing the energy of Mega Evolution has dramatically improved Greninja's reflexes. It intentionally reveals itself to push opponents into attacking. Then it detects their incoming attacks and moves so swiftly that it's able to strike first. Normally, Greninja would appear in a flash and disappear like a ninja. Now that it's Mega Evolved, it no longer bothers to hide itself, demonstrating to opponents its confidence that it will win. Clinging upside down to a gigantic, rapidly spinning water shuriken.
The helicopter shuriken is such a choice.
It clings upside down to a giant floating water shuriken that was created from a gel-like membrane secreted from its body. Opponents caught off guard by this surprising appearance are then wrapped up in its long tongue and prevented from attacking.
Helicopter.
It charges towards immobilized opponents to attack from its gigantic and rapidly spinning shuriken.
I didn't know it was made of spit. Ugh.
What's even in the Boruto's dad?
It's so funny.
I was with it for a little bit, like not all the way. It's probably my least of the three. Man, that's gross.
I've made my
It is
claim.
the worst. The fact that they just didn't make it Ash Greninja is kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they had the design and somebody was just like, boss, I got a better one.
What if we make a spit helicopter?
What if we made Greninja the worst one, guys? You know?
Honestly, though, I will give it props. It does look really cool. And the idea that it's flying around on this freaking helicopter, it will take up so much screen space just with the live battles that you're going to be doing. You can't ignore it. I'm kind of excited to see it, even though I am the #1 Greninja hater. So
hey, can you guys
it got me a little.
Can you guys imagine this thing on the 3DS?
Oh my gosh, it would be so bad.
It would break it instantly.
2 FPS.
Yeah.
2 FPS. No, I think so. The thing with these 3 Mega Evolutions that we talked about with the Kalos starters is that unfortunately / kind of fortunately, they're trying to get you to play the online mode. Where you battle and battle PvP. Because that is the way to obtain them. It's kind of a callback to how they did some of the Mega Stones in
it is,
Sun
yeah,
Moon.
because they were required for that too.
So wait a minute. It's not. This is not part of the 3-letter thing that we're going to talk about next. Probably, right?
No. They're going to be in.
All right, they're just behind gameplay. It's just PvP, but
correct. Yeah.
People are mad. The quote is they will be season rewards for the ZA Battle Club, starting with Greninja, Mega Delphox in Season 2, and Chesnaught in Season 3.
They're just
they will
really
be
mad.
Available again after that, though.
People are mad they need
any different from the Terra raids or
it's not
Dynamax raids.
It's not at all.
It's not different. Oh, it's not.
Anytime Pokemon games require a Nintendo Online,
an ounce
people
of
get
work.
upset. People get upset
because it requires Nintendo Online, so you do have to drop a few dollars to.
It's not even that much. I think Nintendo Online annually is not that much. If
every time it comes out, I assume that I'm like, oh, somebody bought some discounted game on my Switch, and I'll go and look at it. I'm like, oh no, it was my subscription that I pay for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nintendo Online, I think, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to find like the price. Currently, for some reason I'm on the Australian website.
Nice.
I don't know how that happened.
It's not
that much. Today. It's not that much in US, if it makes you feel better. No, it's like in the US, if you were to sign up for Nintendo Online, I have to. This isn't even nice on this website. Okay, could you just tell me how much it costs, please? Nintendo Online
Like
pricing.
$6 or $15 if you do the family plan or something like that.
If you do the family plan, it's certainly cheaper.
Overall, yeah. Rather than
I think
buying
I think
individual.
it's like $20 a year.
Yeah,
That's for
not
the
bad
base
at all.
plan, and I think it's like 50 if you do the big one with the expansion pack, which you don't have to do. Family memberships are a little bit more.
Alexa.
I do like $80 for like the expansion pack plus, and there I get everything. So,
which is still like, what does that break out to? Like $6.70 a month.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Individual right now, an individual membership, if you don't want the plot,
20.
or the individual membership is 20. The family membership for the original is 35. And if you want the expansion pass plus, which gives you more goodies, it's $50 for one person, or it's $80 for a family of up to 8 Nintendo accounts. So you can get it as low as $10 a year if you pair up with a bunch of people. Or you could be my brother and be a freeloader. Your choice, like
called out.
That's what it is. Because one person.
He's not listening to this show. He's not listening to this show.
LOL.
But yeah, I think it's very reasonable, and this is the same thing that we do all the time with the Pokemon games for like the past 6-7 years. So I don't know, like
it's just being in the Nintendo ecosystem. But
people are like, yeah, I feel like people are just constantly upset that Pokemon is just like a business. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm being like really really fanboyish right now, right? And being like, guys, come on, just spend money. It's Pokemon. But like, I don't know. At this point, it's kind of like
down. Like we're fresh into these announcements. They're today for us recording.
Yeah.
So I think we're just kind of tamping down the reaction to realizing, oh, I'm gonna have to log on and play and rank up to a certain point. That's a little bit of a bummer. I totally understand that. But like you said earlier, it's exactly what they did with the other stones in XY and other ones. Like
honestly, what they'll probably do is just like every other season reward they've ever done for Pokemon. What they will do is they'll be like, oh, you played 3 matches. Here you go.
Here it is. You did it.
You spent
15 minutes.
10 or something.
Yeah, you spent 15 minutes getting to play the game to get the Mega Stone. Here you go. Yeah, I don't know.
We're not going to fail, like y'all.
Yeah,
it's
talk
very
about some more
frustrating.
new things.
They just want your Switch to touch the internet. That's all they want.
Yes. So the other news that came out of nowhere, honestly, is there's going to be DLC at launch for Pokemon Legends EA.
Kind of.
Which it is kind of. It's kind of like it's essentially like a season pass as far as like I understand it. But there's a Hoopa based event, which is kind of unsurprising. I assume there's going to be some way they're going to give us a demythicalized version of like Hoopa and Volcanion and Deontay in this game.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
I believe it. It's still going to happen. Like they're going to demythicalize them. But yeah, Hoopa's Hoopa. I don't want to read what it is from the website, but it's going to start making things happen. But it does bring in 2 new Megas from the DLC specifically.
Yeah.
So 2 separate Mega evolutions of Raichu have been discovered through this. One is Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. I didn't think we were going to see like X and Y versions of Pokemon. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, same.
I also did not.
I thought if they were going to do anything, we'd get like a Z and A version of something.
Z. I thought we'd get like Z Charizard or Z Mewtwo.
Yeah. Well, I thought we'd get like a different Pokemon with 2, but it would just be like Z and A instead of like an X and Y.
Pikachu.
Also, before the moment passes, Raichuks and Raichu.
Well,
I love it.
The design elements of both are like very obvious, in my opinion. Like they're like
so interesting, honestly.
So
go on though. What's your thought?
Well, Mega Raichu X is very much reminiscent of like the Gorochu design that got very popular back in the day when we like heard that there was like a very prototypical Raichu that could evolve in Gen 1. And so it does look like that Gorochu, but it has 2 tails. The official thing says it floats using electromagnetism and concentrates electricity into its fists. The repulsion from the electromagnetic force generated by its two tails allows it. It has two tails, by the way, for the audio listeners.
Yeah. It
two
stands
Pikachu
up
tails.
like the letter X.
Yeah. It's ample. Oh, I can't say this word.
Subcutaneous.
Subcutaneous fat can store up the electric energy.
Like we said earlier, do your vocab,
kids. Yeah.
I should have put it into Google. Letting it maintain a high electrical output and heightening its defensive capabilities. Using electromagnetism to propel itself swiftly through the air, it can take down opponents several times its size with a single blow of its electrically charged fist. It bears a distinctive resemblance to regular Raichu. Oh, actually,
notably,
the descriptions say exactly
tails.
what I've noticed.
Notably, though, except for the tails.
Yeah.
The
I
tails
didn't realize
switch.
I saw this. I haven't. This is me reading the descriptions for the first time. Usually, when these happen, I have a couple days before the show, and I've already dug into like the meat and potatoes, and read all of this because a lot of people do miss like the official press releases from the website. And so I always read them first.
Hidden info there.
There's a bunch of hidden info there. And I thought to myself, I'm like, oh, X looks like a Raichu and the other one looks like a Pikachu. And I guess I was correct because that's what they said.
In fact,
Mega Raichu Y has like some weird ears and a Raichu tail for some reason. Mega Raichu Y's greatest strength is its ability to unleash its power instantaneously, so it excels in short, decisive battles. The amount of electricity it can generate in the electric sacs on its cheek have been powered up. The energy generated in these cheek pouches is amplified as it courses in a zigzag pattern between its tail and the spiky, horn-like fur on its head, letting it unleash powerful electric-type moves. All this electric energy gives it a wild, combative temperament, causing it to eschew tactical maneuvers in favor of straightforward approach to battling. It bears a distinctive resemblance to Pikachu.
Again, though, except the tail.
Except the tail, yeah.
Because this one's got the tail on a string, even though in the picture that I'm assuming you have pulled up on the video side, like you can see the way they have it positioned in the art, it looks like it's attached like a normal Pikachu, but the string is there like a Raichu.
Yep.
Very, very funny design choice. I honestly like it the more I look at it.
I don't know. I like it because it kind of shows to me, like I was of the mindset of this is, if it happens, this is when we get Mega Pikachu, right?
Yep. And we kind of do.
Well, they gave us Mega Raichu, which tells me that we're just like, no, Mega Evolution is like, you're evolving again. There is no more, there's none of this, like you're going to take a final stage. Yeah.
Like we're not going to get Mega Eevee. This is Mega Evolution. Like it is final. Like it is past everything.
Yes. This is the way it is. I think it's also, like I said, very interesting that we got this this DLC in general. Like this DLC is nuts to me because like,
and we don't know a lot.
No, we don't know pretty much anything. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's like a season pass where like they're gonna trickle in stuff if you have it, or what.
What I'm guessing is gonna happen is that, because the website and all that kind of stuff says you get
actually,
items
I'm wrong.
like disguises or whatnot, costume or whatever, on release day on October 16.
Yeah,
but I don't think the DLC activates until like February 28th.
No, I think you're wrong actually.
Okay.
We do get costume. That I can confirm.
Yes, we do get costume.
Right.
Yeah, I have the costume pulled up. We'll show that here in a second.
Like the Ultra Recon-ish.
Let me read. So the Mega Dimension is coming soon. Expand your Lumio City adventure and dive even deeper into the Pokemon Legends EA with its downloadable content. Mega Dimensions includes the new Holo X and Holo Y apparel items that you can use right away, along with additional story content you can enjoy after completing the main story.
So it's just after you're done.
Yeah. Okay. So the DLC is done. Like it's not slowly.
It turns on once you're done. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, you just have to. It is all post game content, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you probably aren't missing out on too much if you don't get it right away. So I will just throw that out there. But you have to beat the main game, and then you can go jump into the
Hoopa.
the Hoopa hole.
I hope a description says it's fond of foods that have holes in them, especially donuts. Why would it say that?
Why not? Why
Why
not?
is that relevant?
That is the cutest thing. That's why.
But this is really interesting. One, it's kind of wild. I do understand like the icky feeling of being like, hey, before the game even came out, we have DLC. But I think people also, so this is again, Thatch. I feel bad defending corporations. Because that's but
in this economy,
it's more just like look at it through the correct eyes of the world and adjust your expectations, please, before you make comments on the internet. Like look at what this like. Yeah, does it suck maybe for you or other players and not being necessarily acceptable? Yes, this company is here to make money and sell video games. For what they do, you do have surprisingly great access to over 1,000 characters. And you always had to buy something. Like there was always a link cable. I guess we kind of got spoiled with the DS because we could kind of fudge stuff with the GTS. But like you always had to have some other, like you had to have another system, or you had to have a friend. Like there was always something that you had to get extra, and it's just now you just had to build it a little more. But it's more game. Like that's the thing that we've all I think been asking for. It's like it's more game from the beginning.
Most game content.
So like everything that's happening right now is just kind of wild. Like today is like changed my perspective so much, and this is fresh. And I'm sure next week on the podcast I'll have a different perspective. But like as of right now, like I think like this is gearing up. There was a worry. I need to back up. There was a worry or something that was said a while ago with the announcement of Pokemon Champions. That, oh man, they're going to open up Pokemon mainline games to be different and not use the traditional battle system. And there was that worry. And I think this kind of demonstrates how that's kind of true. And probably is to some extent. I think Pokemon wants to have games like this that are their quote unquote mainline feature game right now.
Yeah.
I think there might be a chance when this comes out that we kind of sunset Scarlet and Violet. Typically at the end of a game's lifespan, we do give out the shiny legends, which is what's happening here. That's what we did with Sword and Shield. They gave out shiny Zacian and Zamazenta near the end of the life of Scarlet and Violet. And if you notice when that distribution ends, by the way, at GameStop, it's October 15th, which is the day before Pokemon Legends EA comes out,
funny.
which is a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, which is a weird day to end a distribution. So I do think there's a chance that this, unlike Pokemon Legends Arceus, which came out and they didn't treat as a mainline game, I think due to the success, they're like Pokemon Legends EA. That's a mainline game now.
Yeah, this is like almost generation 9.5.
Yeah,
really.
I think that, I mean, this feels to me kind of like the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire to X and Y. That's kind of how this feels.
It really does. It's a new era of the same gen, kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
think
different
we can
mechanics.
All agree it's not Gen 10.
No.
It's definitely not Gen 10.
It's not Gen 10, but this is, I honestly really like it. It's like a really hype way to do it. They're kind of playing it safe-ish by not making it the holiday game.
And the fact that they don't have to now, they can sunset Scarlet Violet because that's not where the VGC is.
Yeah, exactly.
Will be come January. Like from that point forward, it's champions. They don't necessarily have to call Scarlet Violet the current gen now. They can call whatever the current game is the current game, and the VGC lives in champions. That's something that we have no concept of.
I think this is how Pokemon kind of changes things up. I don't think that means Gen 10. They're going to be like, Gen 10 is going to use the real-time battle system we have in ZA. I think it might not. Yeah. Oh, I think the only chance where that happens is that we get into play this real-time version of Pokemon Legends ZA. And it's actually really good. It's done really well. Right. And I'm sure they're aware of that. Right. Because especially with introducing PvP, I want to know, and they're pushing it obviously by making us get the Kalos starter Mega Stones with that. And they're pushing the PvP. I'm wondering if they actually put some time in to balance it.
Yeah.
And actually make it fun.
And they may balance it more. Like, we don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if they and if they did, like maybe there is a world where mainline Pokemon, this is it now, right?
Yeah.
Then maybe this is it. I do see it potentially not being the case, but I could be wrong. I think there's a world where we get like an every other gen type deal, which is fine because a lot of series do that. Like a lot of series will do one game where it's like, here's the traditional game 2 right after it, something wacky. Next game, we're back to basics, right?
Yep.
And I mean, this even happens. You guys, Fire Emblem fans are gonna hate me. This happens in Fire Emblem all the time. Every other game, like one game is like, this is true Fire Emblem. This is like basic Fire Emblem. And then there's another one where they're just like, we just threw out all the rules and we did something completely different. This happened with, I believe,
something completely different.
I believe this happened with Engage, Fire Emblem Engage, the newest one that just came out. But if you look at the one previous, Fire Emblem Three Houses, I think it's a better game. And then the new one that was just announced today as well is probably going to be Three Houses-esque based on like the setting and stuff like that. So things like this happen in other game series, and I wouldn't be surprised if Pokemon takes on that pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And I think us getting DLC is just even further evidence of this becoming like their big headliner, at least for the next year.
Agreed.
I think it would be even crazier, and oh man, this would be nuts if like Legends EA lasted 2 years as like the Pokemon headliner to give Gen 10 like real time to cook. I don't think it'll happen because next year is the 30th anniversary, so new game definitely happening. New game, new Pokemon, new starters. I think those will always be introduced in a traditional Pokemon format. But I think we'll get like the follow up of like, here's something fun, here's something fun. Have some fun with
got something else fun though.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think is happening. I don't know. That's Thatch's rant. Sorry, I had a lot of thoughts today. I didn't get to talk to her.
Yeah.
I don't have Pokemon friends at work. Okay.
We're your Pokemon friends, buddy. It's okay.
I know. Thanks, guys.
You can vamp with us. It's fine.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any last thoughts before we move on to like the one really weird announcement that came today?
The important topic.
Yeah. I don't want to steal the spotlight here. I apologize.
I kind of had. What was I thinking before this? I don't know. I had some more thoughts about some of the gameplay, but
no, what is it? Go ahead.
They're fleeted. Well, I can't think of them now.
Okay.
I zoned out while you were talking for a little bit, so.
And also on screen, for those of you on the video version, the Hollow X and Hollow Y apparel sets. I don't know why anybody would want them, but you can get them.
They're kind of
get the DLC.
Futuristic and stuff. It's very Tomorrowland.
Actually, if before February 28th you buy the DLC,
you get stuff.
You get a bunch of Pokeballs.
That's why I was like, February 28th is tagged. Why?
No, they did that. They also did that for the Ralts giveaway as well.
Okay.
So you get 3 fastballs, 3 lure balls, 3 level balls, and 3 heavy balls if you do it beforehand. I love that the Kurt balls are in this game. Oh my gosh, actually though. Okay, well, never mind, guys. I'm very excited. I'm gonna go pre-order. I haven't pre-ordered yet. Man,
we're back in it.
We're in it.
All right, so let's move on to our last piece. The wackiest part of today. What a wacky announcement!
I'm so hyped.
Pokemon Pokeopia is a new game coming only to Switch 2. It sounds like in 2026. This is exclusive to Switch 2, so you'll have to buy a Switch 2 to play it. But it is a life simulation game.
Dear listeners, have you ever wanted to simultaneously play a Pokemon game, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and what was Minecraft at the same time? Then have we got the product for you?
With the grotesque horror element of Cult of the Lamb.
With the grotesque horror element and an assumedly eaten Pokemon trainer.
No, it transforms.
Gosh, it's slime. It's the slime anime.
It transforms into the Pokemon trainer, not because it ate it, but because there's a Pokedex that fell with it when it came out in the video.
My character is going to be named
had a picture.
Veldora.
It had
Who
a
dropped
picture
that
of the Ditto.
Pokedex, Thatch? Who dropped
Who
that
dropped the
Pokedex?
Pokedex? Who tried to catch the Ditto, Thatch? Where is he?
If Ditto didn't eat it to the trainer, then who eated the trainer?
Then who eated the trainer?
Who eated them? Because they got eaten by somebody.
It was seconds prior.
But yeah, we don't know a lot about the game. We got like a quick trailer, and the press release doesn't actually tell us much more than the trailer. But what this is you're a Ditto walking around, and you're essentially like almost Stardew-esque, and where you're building a bunch of habitats for a bunch of Pokemon to come hang out, and you like build an island. It's kind of weird and
It's
interesting.
so fun looking.
Yeah, the only thing that disturbs me is as the Ditto, you learn moves to improve the environment.
Yeah.
Like there's
Instead of your
leafage.
toolkit,
You do a thing, or you learn water gun from Squirtle, and it's kind of disturbing when you watch like human Ditto do it. It's also a little weird that human Ditto is now canonical.
You can watch a little montage of it doing a whole bunch of other Pokemon moves too, like slicing up a tree with Scyther arms and punching ground with Hitmonchan hands and digging with Drillbur hands. It's so good.
They also showed like a crazy number of Pokemon in it.
They did. There were so many.
I didn't expect as many Pokemon to show up in the trailer as they did.
There was the one clip of your Ditto character sitting on a bench and like a couple levels above a Ludicolo, and it's like, dance for me, my subjects.
It is
God.
It's such a weird game. Oh my gosh, it's so
one
weird.
thing I saw that just made me laugh literally out loud when I saw it was it was right after the part in the trailer where the Ditto, you the player, whatever, makes like a little hut. You make a little hut, and then you make a bunch of beds for the Pokemon outside, and then it's nighttime, and you, the player, jump into the Pokemon bed, not the hut, because you're a Pokemon.
Yes.
It was
That's
so
amazing.
stupid.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting. And they have
love
it's essentially Animal Crossing. It's just cute.
It's Animal Stardew Minecraft Pokemon Crossing.
Yeah,
obviously.
It's going to be super cool.
Crafting table and everything. It's so funny.
I'm excited to see more. I will definitely play this. I will definitely play it for fun.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to make the stupidest island. And there's multiplayer, presumably, because we see one point where there's two people.
They mention it.
Dittos.
They mention it in the trailer, actually. That you
Even better, yeah.
You can invite people over, so it's going to be exciting.
Hyped.
But yeah. Well, with that, guys, I don't really know if we have anything else to say. These
what
were
else
the
can we say?
announcements.
The best game of the year.
The whole thing is just like today's just been insane. Like these announcements this past week have just been like blown me out of the water. I did not expect, I expected us to have to come in here and make a new topic, even with the Nintendo Direct.
No, yeah.
And then I didn't have to. This is the most I've gotten out of a Nintendo Direct in a very long time.
Between this, honestly, and kind of just seeing how Worlds was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hyped about Pokemon again. Like this is I've been kind of stagnant for a while, but I'm hyped about Pokemon again, y'all. This is incredible.
I'm very excited. Yeah. So with that, guys, I guess is the topic. I want to know what you guys thought about it. So send those in as emails next week. What do you think of all the news this week? But yeah, we're going to go ahead and kick things on over to our PokeQuiz, where we're going to quiz your co-host on their insane Pokemon knowledge.
Oh hi, and welcome to the PokeQuiz, the part of the show where we quiz our co-hosts on their insane Pokemon knowledge. I'm Mark from the Dunsparce gang, here to explain the rules. Our fabulous co-hosts will work as a team to answer 5 Pokemon-themed trivia questions that fans have submitted on the Discord server. Each question is worth 1 point, with Pokedex and multiple answer questions worth more, for a total of 7 points. The host can use a free hint at any time. If they get all the answers correct and do not use the hint, they can cash it in for an 8th point.
Welcome to Puckle's PokeQuiz. Thank you for that introduction. We're going to get right into it. Professor Oak reminds you, it's time to PokeQuiz. Submit your questions at pucklediscord.com. Nowhere else, somebody submitted one in a Spotify question this week, and I told them I will never see that question again. So don't do that. All right. Here we go. I'm going to jump into our first question. Our first question is your general trivia question, as always. And this first question comes to you from Swagzire the Quagsire.
Hey.
Nice.
In the Pokemon Adventure manga,
Oh, no.
what did Red's Eevee eventually evolve into?
Oh, that's quite easy.
Yeah,
All
no,
three
guys.
evolution. I'm kidding. It's Espeon.
Espeon's correct. It
Yeah,
did
I was
evolve
gonna say,
into
I don't
all
know
three.
nothing.
It did evolve into all three of them for a hot second, and then it finally evolved into an Espeon. But yeah, you're
Red
correct.
was like, let me nerf one of my strongest Pokemon. It's like I could rotate
Yeah.
between Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon, any of
Yeah.
the types at will. And it's like, okay, now it is only a psychic type. In the
most of the
generation that dark types came out.
most
Yeah,
of
that's
the
fair.
most of the questions
LOL.
you can answer about Red's team in the manga from Gens 1 and 2 are all answered by just the final battle from Gold and Silver, so it's fine.
It's inconsistent if you're like me and like I played
Yeah.
Gold and Silver when it came out, and then I played Hard Gold and Soul Silver when it came out.
Yeah, it
and
is-
then I've
it is
also
inconsistent.
replayed those remakes, and now the last 30 years are a blur. And I'm like, was Lapras or which was the original? Who was on that
was
team?
it
That was
Lapras or
Snorlax, right?
Snorlax? Lapras
Was it
or
Snorlax?
Snorlax? Yeah.
Oh, Snorlax. He's
all
stronger
right.
than you.
God, that's such a. I mentioned that video this week. Oh my gosh, what a deep cut. All right, you guys are 1 for 1. Snorlax, he's stronger than you.
He's stronger than you.
This is another general trivia question. This is from that Steve kid.
Nice.
All right.
Which dual type combination has no resistances to any type? Immunities don't count as a resistance. It is just resistances.
Which
type
type
combination.
combo has no resistances?
Yes.
Does
Okay.
Ghost resist anything?
Yes.
Okay.
It resists poison. It resists bug.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's got to be something normal paired, right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
And then the whatever type maybe resists fighting.
Yeah. What's
I
a
don't
type
know.
that just resists fighting? And you said immunities don't count? Is that did I hear that
Immunities do not
correctly?
count. Yeah, immunities do not count.
Okay. What's a type that resists fighting and nothing else? Flying?
Wait, it has no. Maybe
No, because flying
flying also.
What?
Well, flying's immune to ground.
immune to
Resists
ground.
fighting.
Resists
Does flying
fighting, so
flying does
neutralizes.
flying does not resist flying, does it?
No. Is it normal flying?
Is it normal
What?
flying? What? It can't. No. What does normal resist? Nothing, right?
Nothing. Nothing at all. It has 2 interactions with the type chart. It's the weakness and the immunity.
And the immunity. That's okay. I knew there was one other. Okay.
What does flying resist? Fighting, bug. Bug. It resists bug.
It does resist.
Okay, so it's
bug.
not that.
Okay.
And grass. Like I was just sitting here like
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
Hey, we got there. We got
Look,
there.
we wanted it to be a trick answer. Okay.
We
It's
wanted
like
it to
you
be
guys-
Pidgey so badly.
are you guys just so
Oh.
hypnotized, you know? Like
I know.
Wait.
Is it something
I don't. Man, this is
with
hard.
like? This is a hard one. Like I'm trying
'Cause
to.
now I'm off normal.
Yeah. I don't think we can do normal. I don't think it can.
Yeah, I
be.
don't think it's it. Do you want
It's got to be something that has like really weird.
my friends, you are so hypnotized.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I see the lore drop. Okay.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
I should have let you fail.
Yeah. You probably should have, but you didn't. The answer is my friend Malamar.
It's Spiritomb. Say no, it's not.
I'm
thinking
gonna
Psychic
kick
Dark.
you.
The answer is
It is-
Psychic Dark because it's the type combination, not the Pokemon, right?
It is Psychic Dark. Yeah, it is the.
Are there any other psychic
combination.
darks? can't think of any.
Hoopa.
No.
Hoopa.
Oh yeah, Hoopa in
Hoopa
one of the
Unbound.
forms.
Hoopa Unbound.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is Psychic Dark. Psychic Dark has no
friend Hoopa.
resistances. No resistances. It does have an
Yeah,
immunity,
wow.
but no resistances.
Neat.
All right. Your next question is your Pokédex entry, as always. This comes from Butch Deadlift.
Okay.
This first entry is from Pokemon Shield. A brutish Pokemon that loves to battle. It will crash itself into any foe that approaches its nest. Who's that Pokemon? I feel like I've read this one before. I don't know though.
If you have, I don't remember. Brutish Pokemon Nest.
That makes me think Nido.
Yeah. Yeah, that
You can
could
lock
be
it in
something.
and get your second entry. Up to you.
Yeah. I
King
like
or
Nidoqueen.
Queen? I think
Nido
King
Queen?
is more about its tail. There's a lot of
That's-
things about its tail.
which is weird.
Are we
Yeah.
going with
How
we can-
Nido? Are we going with Nidos and moving on?
I like Nidoqueen. Yeah.
I like
Nido
Nido Queen.
All right. Your next entry comes from Pokemon Ruby.
Okay.
And it says it has an extremely violent nature that compels it to challenge other living things to battle. Other life forms refuse to live in ponds inhabited by this Pokemon.
Oh.
Nidoqueen
Ponds.
famously lives in ponds.
Nidoking, famous
The water
dweller.
type Nido Queen. Yes.
It learned surf.
It does learn surf, actually, though.
It's on the water type only trainers team in Pokemon the first movie.
It is,
Yeah.
though.
All his Pokemon are water type, including his Nido Queen, which
It's
was the
because
first rascal.
I think it's because somebody got the notes to make them all blue Pokemon, and then
Yeah.
they just put in a Nidoqueen.
It's to absorb the electric moves. That's what it's for. Okay, so
So
it changes
funny.
things a bit. It is Ruby.
A violent nature.
It's Whiscash, famous violent Pokemon.
What makes? I guess maybe Sharpedo.
Could it?
Carbon-
Those don't have nests. I'm thinking now. Suddenly, I'm thinking Crawdaunt, but I don't.
Oh,
right.
Crawdaunt makes sense to me though.
Yeah,
Brutish Pokemon has nests. Ruby lives in ponds.
yeah.
I could see it,
I
especially.
do kind of like that. Is there any other pond Ruby version and below pond guys?
I mean, like you said, Whiscash.
I don't think that one's violent though.
No.
Until it learned Dragon Dance, I don't think it was violent.
That was not in Ruby.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Crawdaunt. I forgot that Pokemon
Crawdaunt?
existed until you said that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are we
I
going
kind
for
of like
Crawdaunt?
Crawdaunt. Yeah, let's lock it
Oh.
in. YOLO.
Let's Mountain Dew it.
Crawdaunt is correct. So you guys get 1
Yeah.
point for that. You
Let's
guys
go,
are 3
Seth.
for 3. Your next
Yeah.
answer, your next question is your multiple answer question. There are 7 answers to this question.
Oh boy, oh boy.
3 strikes, you're out. You got to lock every answer in. The way this will
Okay.
work is you can get up to 3 points here.
Okay.
1 point if you give me 2 answers. 2 points if you give me 5 answers, and I will give you the 3rd point if you give me all 7. With
Wow.
that,
Okie dokie.
we're going to go ahead and jump into it. This question comes to you from somebody who is definitely trying to get on the show. The Beach Boysels, good vibrations.
That's very funny.
I mean, it worked. So I'm
did.
encouraged.
Yeah,
I'm
they are on
encouraging.
the show.
I'm accidentally encouraging this.
What?
You
We
fool.
love puns. I do. I encourage that.
There are 7 moves that can lower the user's special attack after use. Can you
Oh.
name them?
The user's special attack after use.
One of
Okay.
them's Draco Meteor, right?
One of them's Draco Meteor. One of them's Leaf Storm. The 2
Right.
most famous of them.
Are you
Yeah,
locking
lock in,
those
lock
bad
in.
I'm going to double check just to make sure I didn't say something wrong. But those are correct. Yes, those are both
Yeah.
correct.
That's 1 point.
Okay.
That is 1
no,
point.
we need. Oh, yeah.
2 for the
yeah,
first
it's 1
point. 2 for the first point. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 3 for the first point. I was about to be like, no, we did have homework. Stupid.
Stupid.
What else lowers special attack?
Well, now we're stuck.
That was really fast. I could
That
name
was
more than
really-
that. I could name more
Yeah.
than that. What? Okay.
There's some that I
Um,
think I could, but I'm just not like. 100%.
What's
like-
the overheat?
You already got
Oh,
your
yeah.
thatch, your
Oh, yeah,
free thatch
overheat.
hit. So overheat is correct. You already got your free thatch hit.
Is Psycho Boost one of them? I think
you
it
locking
is.
it in? Are you gonna lock it in?
We get 3 strikes. So, Bo, thoughts? Deoxys?
Let's go for it. Let's
YOLO.
take a
Do it.
strike.
It's correct. Yep, that's 4.
Yeah.
There are 3 more.
Okay.
3 more
Um,
answers on the board.
Ancient Power if you have the ability Contrary.
Don't make me give you a strike.
I have to say the words close combat out loud so it'll get out of my head. I know that's
yeah.
not it. I just have to say that. Thank you. I'm trying to think of what do I white herb? You know what I mean? Like
What do I white
Pokemon
herb? Yeah.
Like
It's not not Shell Smash, obviously.
Isn't there an electric one? It's not in Discharge, but there's one.
Ooh.
You guys also have the hint, don't forget. I will request an answer in approximately 30 seconds, or you'll get an instant strike.
Yeah. Is there an electric one?
Maybe not. Is there like a fighting one? I feel like fighting or ghost. Oh, man.
Fighting or special attack? Not really.
Not Dark Pulse. Because it's got to be a strong move, right?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a cost.
Water. So there's Leaf Storm and Overheat. There's got to be a water one, right? Like
There's gotta be.
There's gotta be.
I'm gonna need an answer here, guys. You have 10 seconds to give me an answer before we get a strike.
I'm gonna say let's use the hint.
Yeah,
all right. Of the three you are missing, I think 2 of them are signature moves.
Great.
Of Steel type Pokemon.
Okay.
And one of them only situationally decreases your special attack. It doesn't all the time. It's only under very certain conditions in Generation 9. That's as much as I can say without giving it away.
So there's 3 moves left. 2 of them are Steel type, and one of them is.
The moves themselves aren't Steel type. They belong to Steel type Pokemon. These Pokemon could be dual type.
Make it rain.
Make it rain is your 5th move. Yes, there you go.
Great work
from Golden Go. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, their signature moves of Steel types. Is that what you said, or something like that?
These Steel types can also have dual types.
Is Solgaleo? Does that signature move? Because that's the first Pokemon comes to mind.
I think
this Pokemon saw a lot of play in singles. I'm very surprised that you didn't know that. Like you didn't pick this up.
It's been a minute.
This Pokemon saw a lot of play in singles. Like back in Gen 7, it certainly did.
Back in Gen 7.
Would have been Melmetal wasn't Gen 7, was it?
No, and its signature move is not that.
Magearna?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
what's that move?
Fleur Cannon. That's Fairy, though.
Fleur.
But
that's 6.
That's it. Thank you.
Now you have the move that only situationally drops your special attack.
Only does it on Tuesdays if you're connected to Wi-Fi. Got it.
A little bit. That's almost the right. That energy is closer to being correct than I would like to admit.
I hate this. This is the worst Sam Reich.
What moves do things situationally? Like what lowers
in Gen
anything?
9? That's what I'm trying. Like he says Gen 9 specifically.
You definitely need. I'll make it even worse. I don't know why I'm being this nice to you. But I gave you the free Thatch hint already, but this would only happen after the Blueberry DLC came out. The Blueberry Academy DLC came out.
Blueberry.
What? So is it on a Pokemon that was?
It can do this. It can do this with every Pokemon. Every Pokemon's capable of having this happen. That can learn this move.
That can have what?
Yeah.
Would it even is that sentence? What does that even mean?
Would it be a move that triggers during not a Dyna raid, a Terra raid?
No, because that wouldn't be restricted to Blueberry. Oh right, wait, no, is it just what's the thing? It would be once Stellar type was added, it would be the signature. Is this one a signature move too? Was that part of the hint? No.
Nope. This one's not a signature move.
Is it just Terra Blast?
It is just Terra Blast.
Yeah. Stellar type.
Terra Blast, when you use it as a Stellar type, instead of like you getting it to give you instant stab, whatever type you turn into, because it's Stellar type, it actually gets its base power increased from 80 to 100. And I don't remember if it also gives you stab, but then it also decreases your special attack by 1 stage if that's the stat that it uses.
I was gonna say, is it always special attack or does it lower attack if you did it the other way? So complicatedly coded.
There
move.
You go.
What the heck?
6 for 4
Holy
there, guys.
Mackerel.
Your last question. Before I forget, for those of you at home, the answers were Draco Meteor, Floor Cannon, Leaf Storm, Make It Rain, Overheat, Psycho Boost, and Terra Blast. Your last question, as always, is your base stat question. And it comes to you from Ace Trainer Nova. What normal flying type has the highest base stat total?
Well, we know it has resistances, so
It does resist grass and bug.
yeah.
It does. Braviary comes to mind.
Braviary comes to mind. Normal flying. What other normal flyings are there that are not
Mega Pidgeot?
Mega Pidgeot actually is very strong contender. I'm trying to think if there's any other.
I feel like there's some weird normal flying.
There's
That
some
I'm
dumb one.
like there's Snorlax or something. It's like but normal.
Snorlax Terra Fairy. Flying rather.
Yeah.
Like what are other normal flyings? Doduo, Dodrio, not those. Those won't top Mega Pidgeot.
Because it's all regional birds.
Exactly.
It's like Dodrio. We get a few offs like Braviary. I don't think there's like any normal flyings in
I'm
like
pretty comfortable with
Gen 8 or
Mega
9.
Pidgeot.
I think it's Mega Pidgeot.
You go with Mega Pidgeot?
Yeah.
Mega Pidgeot.
It's like 500 and something.
Mega Pidgeot is correct with a base stat total of 579.
Yeah.
In second place was actually Braviary, Bo, so good on you.
Nice.
I'm never good at these. Let's go.
Braviary with base 510. Unpheasant follows it up with a 488. And then Staraptor and Toucannon come out with a 485.
Oh, it's only 3 points difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Braviary and my brain thought Staraptor. Whoops.
Yeah.
No, I meant the America bird.
All right. Well, with that, guys.
Insert the Eagles down here, please.
Yeah.
I won't, but
Red-tailed hawk.
Red tail. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys your points. You guys got 7 points today, so pat yourselves on the back.
70 points today. Wow.
70 points today.
7 points. That changes up our standings, kind of.
It
Not
closes
for me.
the gap.
It closes the gap for one of you.
Yippee.
For everybody at home, the top 4 here get to go and compete in our Tournament of Champions in December. And you'll hear them on Christmas week. You can listen to these guys talk all you want over there, whoever's in the top 4, and they get to compete for a $25 gift card or something equivalent to that on the eShop.
They can get warehouse.
To Spaghetti Warehouse. All right. So in first place, we have Claude9 with 84 points.
Whoa.
Claude. Yeah, but he's gonna go into like his show starts soon, so he won't be on the show very much the rest of the year. So, in second place, if you're mad at Claude, with 75 points, we have Seth Vilo. in third place with 73 points, we have Jushiro, which is crazy.
Oh no.
In fourth place, we have our Sigma with 67.
Okay.
And then there's just like this really weird cliff that happens. In fifth place, we have Shark with 52. In sixth, we have Whimsicott with 47. In seventh, we've got Linian with 45. In eighth, we have Sublime with 43. And in ninth, we have Bo with 39. Still anybody's game. There's still a couple months left.
I thought I was.
Yeah.
And next year
we'll schedule myself for a full year when I do this. So I just know when I'm going to be on the show.
I will also let everybody know at home. I see the cliff. It exists.
We know.
Next season of this, we will have a rule that can we're going to create comeback mechanics.
We're working on it.
We're workshopping.
We'll get an N or an Iono in this deck, and we'll have a comeback mechanic.
We need a comeback mechanic. We understand. Bo should be able to steal those points from Seth. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Next year episodes are directly competitive. Every player brings 50 points at the beginning of the match.
You have to buzz in.
I have some ideas. I'll tell you later. But yes. Okay. With that, if you want more Puckle's PokeQuiz, you can tune in next week at our the show, I guess. Yeah.
At this show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next week.
Yep. But then we're going to kick it on over to our Poke Opinion. Welcome to Puckle's Poke Opinion. Our Poke Opinion this week, I believe, is coming from Joshy on the Discord server. And the question was, if there was a Pokemon Mario Kart course, what would you want it to be?
Ooh, okay.
What would you want it to be? I think this is like a really stupid answer, but cycling road.
I would. Dang it! Dang it! Now I've got to think.
The Hoenn one. The Hoenn one's better than the Kanto one. So.
And there's like 2 secret tracks, an acro and a mock.
Oh
track.
yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? Not the cycling road from Hoenn, but the Safari Zone from Hoenn, because it has like the little like track hops and the different areas you can only get to.
The white bridges and the sandy slopes.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Those are fun.
Actually, the Hoenn Safari Zone. Hoenn Safari Zone. Final answer.
In the break, I said Pokemon Snap. I forget what that island is called. Pokemon Snap Island from Pokemon
let's find
N64.
out. Wait,
you could honestly do a whole Grand Prix of that.
I think
Rainbow Cloud be the end.
I think Pokemon Snap was too early for Pokemon to care about naming everything, but let me double check actually. No, gosh.
I'm pretty sure it's called Pokemon Take Picture of Me Island.
It's called Pokemon Island.
Pokemon Take Picture.
That is before.
Heck yeah.
That is before everything in the Pokemon universe took place in its own region with its own name. We just had
this
Pokemon
is before we had a projected
Island.
future. Like we were riding a fad at this point. Like, this is on Pokemon Island. Who cares?
Was Pokemon Snap originally supposed to be a different game, and then they like painted Pokemon on top of it?
Yeah, it was a different rail shooter. It was a picture game, and then whatever.
Oh, that's right. It was just
and they were like, it's boring. Like, what are we taking pictures of? And then we're like,
yeah.
Well, what's the biggest thing we have right now? Pokemon. Let's take pictures of those. People love that.
Yeah.
Bring me pictures of Pokemon.
Bring me pictures of the Spidops.
They're a menace.
Come on.
I think it was originally. There were a lot of games like this where they just kind of, especially in this time of Pokemon, they definitely just like slapped. They just slapped Pokemon on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Man. If there was a Pokemon cart in Mario Kart.
Okay.
What would that theme be?
Gyarados motorcycle.
Revavroom, Cyclizar, Koraidon, Miraidon. We have options now.
That's like too obvious though. Like I still like the Gyarados motorcycle. I like the Gyarados motorcycle a lot.
Gyarados motorcycle. 4 Dawn fans for wheels. And then we got we got something on the back that's like a jet booster. Dragapult.
Dragapult on the back. I just want to see cars, like actual Mario Kart cars, and then some guy sitting on the back of Koraidon running like an idiot. I just want to see that.
Koraidon being the cart. No, I'm for that. Actually,
just literally like the running on all fours, even though it's got the tire, inflatable parts. It just like just running down the track.
I actually only want them to take the asset from Scarlet and Violet and not like upscale it or anything for Mario Kart.
And they've got like the Miraidon Koraidons already have like the extendable wings for the flying parts and everything. Yes. Oh my god, this is actually funny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Koraidon just swimming like a person.
Okay, Honda, get
You're
on it.
Sitting on top of it, and it's just swimming.
Oh.
It would be so stupid.
While we were doing this, I was really hung up on this, and I don't know why.
Koraidon.
I was trying to find out what. I was trying to find out what if they actually named the island in new Pokemon Snap, and they did. Because instead of calling it Pokemon Island,
Pokemon Snapaland.
The island doesn't even.
It's called New Pokemon Island.
Dude, that would have been so good and such a good callback. Also, the island map is so much more boring than the original Pokemon Snap. It's called Florio Island, though. It is Florio Island.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I think it's
but
just
new
Latin
Pokemon
for
Snap
Blossom.
kicks butt, so
new Pokemon Snap is so good though. Oh, and there's multiple other islands I didn't mention as well.
There's a lot of locations, yeah.
Because there's also Belo Silva Island, and then there's Maracopia Island, and then there's Valkua Island, and then there is Durice Island. Well, these are not named very originally at all. And Aurora
No, but
Island.
can we do that in real life though, where it's like, yeah, this is cold as crap island. Like, okay, cool.
Oh
I know
no,
that.
actually,
Like,
no. Okay. This is something, but so I've been in the process of building a new world for like a much bigger scale D&D game. And I've been doing a lot of like research into like what makes a good world feel like really real and homey. And there's two things I heard. One, you should try to develop your own language, which is a lot, and I probably won't do. But two, most places just have boring names like that.
Yeah.
Like it turns out that like you like name a place where you live, and it's probably just some description about where you are.
Most places have
Most
boring
of the time.
names.
Like
Hill Road.
Indianapolis is literally Indiana City. And like you look at like they name it after a person or a thing nearby.
Polis.
Yeah, Indiana City. And then you've got like I don't know what Seattle is. I'm sure it means something, but
It's the atoll next to the sea, obviously.
but yeah, most of these names like have things like mountain ranges. We have the biggest mountain range in the North America is just called the Rocky Mountains. They're rocky.
These mountains have rocks in them, and these mountains have apple for H's.
Also to go further, the Vikings also purposely swapped Iceland and Greenland. It turned out.
What? I've never heard this.
I know.
This is what I thought you were about to explain to me.
But it did happen. Yeah.
But would that be a good cycling road course? I mean,
no.
Mario Kart course.
What are we doing Mario Kart for Pokemon?
You select Iceland and you go to Greenland.
I do agree with the Pokemon Snap thing. I agree with the Safari Zone. Did you have a track, Seth?
I was gonna say cycling road, honestly, but I could see something like Lumiose being funny.
Oh, actually, I would do Lumiose. That would be really cool, actually.
Especially like I think back to breeding eggs in XY, and if you got on the one right section, you could just slide a dime under your 3DS's little number thing, and you would just go in a circle forever.
Yep, I still keep that dime in my DS case.
So that would be funny.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
I don't know. Like there are some good options though. I think these are good. I would love to hear what the fans have to say of the show. Just go ahead, email us.
If we put a Pokeball in the item block.
Oh please. Oh, what Pokemon are going to be there? Goldeen for one.
Yeah, only Goldeen.
Because the problem with Mario Kart 8 is it turned into Super Mario Kart Brothers. And
that's what Kirby Air Riders is going to be. And oh my God.
I think so.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be so brutal.
It's just Mario Kart Smash Brothers. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, if you want to let us know what cycling road you would use, or what route you would choose for your Mario Kart route, let us know at our email at puclpodcast@gmail.com. With that, we're going to go kick it on over to our mailbag. Welcome to our mailbag. Our mailbag is the part of the show where you can email us at puclpodcast@gmail.com and potentially have your email right on the show. Apply to the forehead.
That's puclpodcast@gmail.com.
That's puclpodcast@gmail.com.
You heard it here, folks. One more time. That's puclpodcast@gmail.com.
Huzzah.
I'm so sleepy. Okay.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. Okay. Welcome to the show. Welcome to this part of the show. Hopefully you wrote an email. I'm sorry if we don't get to you. There were a lot of emails this week.
There were a lot of them.
Yep. All right. With that, though, guys, as always, this segment is brought to you by the very, 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 very fictional energy drink, Green Toros, the energy drink that gives you hooves.
Hooves.
Wow, that was a good hooves, actually. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get into these emails. Last week, we asked you what Pokemon you think deserved and didn't deserve a Mega Evolution. After getting them this week, I think it is just funny. So with that, we're going to jump into it. From this first email is going to be from, I think, a new listener or a new emailer. I shouldn't say new listener. They've probably been listening to us for like 20 years. And then they just decided they were going to send an email in. All right, with that, we're going to get into it. This first email is from the Corporate Lurker. Hey, Thatch and crew, this is the Corporate Lurker. I had to laugh listening to you all talk about feeling old based on things you discussed 10 years ago. About 8 years ago, I started working on a well-known bank, and your podcast has helped me get through some of the most monotonous parts of the job. Actually, I just called it by saying they've been listening to us forever. I didn't read that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been listening consistently since the start of Sun and Moon, and I haven't missed an episode all the way through Scarlet and Violet. Super listener, email more.
Yeah.
Because of a poorly written satirical article written almost 20 years ago, my wife, when I got married, insisted for religious reasons Pokemon was not allowed. Finally, with much research into the topic, I was able to convince her that it is in fact an innocent franchise to get into. Now I have been able to share my joy of the games with my 9-year-old son, and we're having a blast playing through Scarlet together. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Wicked. Love it.
Now, his kid is only 1 year older than the amount of time he's been listening to the show.
I don't know if wicked's the right choice of words here.
I realized once I said it that I was like, I meant wicked as in cool, not wicked as in like not
Bo's over here.
Of the Lord.
Bo's just over here stepping in it.
Bo's over here
I'm a sinner.
Doing a little chant and trying to summon a demon.
For our next email, we're going to read it in Latin.
Yeah. Now on to my choice. First off, I don't think any pseudo-legendary really deserves a Mega. Maybe Dragapult at best.
Hot take.
No, my actual choice is going to be Fearow. I've been playing since Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I've always wanted to like Fearow, but never quite could. If it got a Mega, I feel it should gain the Dark typing to match the fear aspect of its name. Actually, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
This
is
like
good.
All of this is actually a good idea. I'm a fan.
I'm in. Yep. No, I'm here for it.
It should also get a boost to speed and attack, essentially becoming a flying type version of Mega Beedrill. Give it Moxie and let it run wild. My honorable mentions would be Mightyena and Ladian. Thanks for your time. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Your friend, the Corporate Lurker. I love it, Corporate Lurker. I love it.
I was going to say that Fearow is just Moltres.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Don't do that to me. Don't. No, that's such a... Damn it, were you on the show when we had this conversation and I thought it was bad? No, this was on the Discord. Somebody on Twitter thought they had found something that nobody else had noticed. The
legendary birds are based on the other birds.
They're based on the other birds. And it's like, no, they obviously aren't.
Ancient species.
There's only so many versions of birds. There's only so many birds.
There was a Twitter trend a couple of weeks ago where it's like, tell me your obscure Pokemon fact. There were a lot of good ones that I didn't know. That was it. Yeah. But that was one of them. And that's not a fact, my guy. That's an opinion.
That's an opinion. There's nothing that backs us up.
We just did those.
Other than just like they vaguely look like it. I can see it, but
in the Galarian form, like Zapdos gets the Roadrunner thing, but then like
Moltres becomes a dark flying,
which is
just
like Mega Fearow,
just like Mega Fearow.
And then you're right, because then Galarian Articuno shoots lasers from its eyes, just like
Pidgeot.
Just like Pidgeot does. I do remember Pidgeot doing that.
Yeah.
Famous laser user.
That was Pidgeon.
Did y'all hear about
Pidgeon,
the thing with peacock feathers and lasers? If you haven't, you need to. It's such an interesting thing discovered recently in actual real world science. But I digress.
All right, peacock feathers and lasers.
Bo, you've got this next email, by the way. This is from Pokemon and Beer. You've got this one.
Hello, Puckle people. I like this discussion because you all hit some Pokemon that I too am tired of hearing people talk about needing a Mega. That said, I have two Pokemon that I think should get a Mega and one Pokemon that should not.
Please.
My first is Cramorant. It's a silly Pokemon with a signature ability, 475 BST, and middling stats across the board. It does not need 85 attack. I think a Mega to lean more on a missile fire aspect could be fun. You could either keep Gulp Missile as its ability or give it Mega Launcher. Okay. Give it some more speed and special attack, drop its attack, add a little bit of bulk and defense. only ask that it stays very goofy looking. What if we did the Flapple or Hydra aspect and we just get a two-headed Cramorant that now shoots two
love that.
missiles?
I'm into it.
Now it becomes Dodrio. My next Pokemon I think needs a Mega is Eevee.
What?
Keep going,
Please
Bo, because I want to
Please hear
respond
me
after
out.
this.
I know. Please hear me out before you say it already has everything.
Time out.
That's the point.
It doesn't have everything. The problem is it's an
Missing 8
Eevee.
types.
The problem is it's an
Missing
Eevee.
8 types? Dang it, Bo. I was going to say that.
You
It's
gotta
just-
be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker. I couldn't do
It's
the
just-
math.
It's 9. It's missing actually.
I just think
Including its
it's fine. It's an Eevee, and we just went to that whole Raichu thing, and it's fine. I mean, they gave Pikachu a Mega by just making one of the Mega Raichus a Pikachu.
We got Giganta Eevee. We got Evo Boost Eevee.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
think Eevee has enough. I think he's
We
got
have
enough.
starter. Let's go, Eevee.
Let's go Eevee.
Yeah,
Partner
just
partner Pokemon Eevee.
just
That's it.
give Eevee more Evolutions. It's perfectly fine. You can do that. Nobody's gonna complain. Like nobody.
or oh no. But what if Mega Eevee is like manga Eevee?
You'd have
and
to give
can
it
just
Protean.
change
You'd have to give it Protean.
It already has
Yeah.
adaptability.
But this one instead of being fluffy is scaly. It's a lizard.
Okay,
Yikes.
keep reading the email, Bo.
This is how girlfriend gets another evolution. Oh, sorry. This is how Game Freak gets another evolution.
Girlfriend.
I do this at the gluten-free ice cream shop every time. Also,
I will have the girlfriend ice cream.
no, it'll be like I'll have the cookie monster girlfriend, please. Like what?
What?
It's like
Can I
the
get the
problem
triple
is it's
chocolate
like
chunk gooey butter cake girlfriend, please?
the gluten free section is like the symbol's usually pretty small.
It just says GF.
The
Okay.
GF girl. That's so funny.
Thanks. That was just for me. This is how Game Freak gets another evolution. It has multiple evolutions, signature move, in a Gmax form. All the things that I literally just said instead of reading your email. I'm sorry. And I think it's missing a Mega Drop, special attack, and dump everything into attack and speed while keeping adaptability. Okay, I mean, yeah. Last is my Pokemon that does not need a Mega. Is actually 2 because it's a split evolution.
Oh,
Is
no.
Amarouge and Cerulege.
Oh.
That would be sad.
Okay. I can see these two being linked moving forward as the standout favorites from Gen 9 because of how cool the designs are. People will go wild for, well, a Mega could make their shinies even better, or imagine how strong they could be with 100 more base stat total points. I don't think they're needed, and I think they should stay just as they are. I think we should get a third
I think that's exactly
that
what
evolution.
I was about to say. That I think it's very much the Applin of Gen 9.
I was gonna say. Yep.
I think it's the Applin of Gen 9. I think we just get there's a Charcadet and there's
a suit of armor.
it's just
No,
well
I
it's just
think
a different
I think it
thing that
loses
it
the suit
wears.
of armor. I think it goes Barbarian. I
Oh.
think it goes Claws.
Ooh. Okay.
And
And we get
instead
fire,
of
probably Fire
ins-
Dark.
instead of getting like an armor it wears, you handed it an axe, and it just evolves. Yeah,
And
into
it's
it.
just the tiny Charcadet with an axe.
yeah.
Oh, and it becomes Blarian.
It looks a lot like Tinkatuff, but the axe is bigger.
Into it.
We're stupid.
The axe is just Tinkaton. Did you make it better? How should we say as they are? Love the show, and I'm looking forward to more coverage with Plaza right in the center, right around the corner, right in a month from tomorrow. That's PLZA, by the way. Best Pokemon and beer.
Cool. All right, Seth, you've got this last email today from
You betcha I do.
Just
Bring us home,
Ben.
buddy.
All right. Hey, Puckle crew. My descriptions got a little lengthy, so I'm going to jump straight into the main topic. My top 5 future Mega Evolutions, along with concepts, types, designs, and abilities. Number 1, Mega Parasect. Grass and Ghost to reflect the mushroom killing its bug host.
Okay.
I like it. I dig it.
This is Seth. I
Grass
didn't realize
ghost?
this was just like a Seth email right now. It's
It
fine.
is like literally like another grass ghost to the roster. Yes, please.
I hate it. I hate it.
They continue. I was thinking it should lose some speed and get massive buffs in defense and special defense. Make it a wall focused on status conditions and survivability, along with a new ability that can apply curse to opponents.
Okay, actually into that. Okay.
That's really cool.
Actually, that's really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It could be like fungal spreading or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Curse upon
Yeah.
contact.
Salt cure but fungus. Number 2, Mega Octillery, Water Fire Tank. Bring back the tank design features from its beta design and enhance them. Stat buffs would be allocated to special attack, defense, and special defense. Ability could easily be Mega Launcher. Number 3, Mega Zebstrika, Electric and Flying. We didn't get a Pegasus with Galarian Rapidash, but how about a Lightning Pegasus Zebra instead?
Actually,
I
Thatch is a
imagine
fan.
I love it
Thatch is a
already.
fan.
Like, these are so
I'm
sick.
into
That's
it.
actually really cool. I'm here for it.
The wings could be electricity. That would be so cool.
I'm sold. Don't even have to say anymore. This is done. Thatch is making this happen. It's fine.
They continue. I would imagine it would get a boost to special attack and speed. As for an ability, I know I'm dreaming, but how about Drizzle? Perhaps Storm Clouds could be incorporated into the design to go with this ability. I love that. That's so cool.
Are we going? We're going Electric Fairy on that, right?
Electric
No.
Flying, actually.
Electric flying.
Really? Oh,
I'm okay with electric
I can
flying is
see
a good
both.
typing. Electric
I like
flying is a good type.
It is a really good typing. I'm just thinking with it being magical flying, zebra, Pegasus, storm summoning. Yeah, it's very magical feeling.
Yeah.
Very Valkyrie-esque.
Yeah.
Into it.
Yeah.
Next up, number 4, Mega Frosmoth. Ice Bug retains the typing. I've always loved its design. It just needs a mega buff. Ideally, they would reduce its attack to make room for even bigger buffs to its special attack, special defense, and speed. Ability could just be Ice Scales, or perhaps a new one that sets Aurora Veil automatically if it's snowing. That's a lot. Number 5, after my own heart, Mega Tinkaton.
This is just a Seth email. This is
a Seth email. I am not this person. I am not this person, I promise. Fairy Steel, bigger hammer, bigger bunks. For extra aura points, have the hammer be made of mega Metagross. What should its ability be? Huge power, of course. Bunk, all capital letters.
What if this time the hammer, like the hammer head, has a cage on it, and there's just a Corviknight in the cage.
A Corviknight in it. Just like,
inside the cage, just like I've been down enough, and I'm now holding one of you hostage.
Let me go. I will grow more parts for my hammer. Oh my god! I have a Tinkaton in the PTU campaign that I'm a part of, and the bit has gone insane with it going just after any vaguely bird-like Pokemon, almost releasing itself from the Pokeball to go after the bird. It's such a good bit. I love it. Anyway, they continue. Now, for a brief bottom 5. These look a lot like y'all's list. I'm not gonna lie.
It's actually really close. It's really
like
close.
3 of the 5, right? Or no, 4 of the 5.
No, it's 3 of the 5. Cyclizar actually hit our top 5, not our bottom 5.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what I got confused with. Cyclizar, Volcarona, Dusknoir, Mimikyu, Flygon. So that's their bottom 5.
I agree with most of that bottom 5.
They say, I'll just address Cyclizar since it was in your guys' top 5. I feel like it just doesn't need anything beyond its 2 legendary Paradox forms. It feels complete to me in a way similar to Volcarona, except Cyclizar feels more gimmicky. Anyway, thanks for reading. See you later for alligators. Just Ben.
It's just that they created Cyclizar just to explain the point, and I feel like
without explaining it, as Lydian said.
Yeah, I just think
it's to have a modern link. Yeah, from future to past.
I just think Cyclizar. I just think Cyclizar needs.
I just think it's neat.
It needs to have its own thing, okay? Like, that's what it needs. It needs its own thing. But yeah.
It has its own thing. It's Cyclizar. It's
Cyclizar. It's Shed Tail. That's its own thing.
All right.
People ride it. It's got cute saddles.
I think I want to give the Green Tauros badge to the first person.
To the 8-year hyper listener?
Yeah, the 8-year hyper listener that
Yeah.
hopefully we didn't scare away. The corporate lurker.
I love it. Yeah, I'm all
But
for
yeah.
that.
All right. Well, go ahead and get the badge, corporate lurker. If you're
Yeah.
on Discord,
No
let us
more
know.
lurking.
No
more lurking.
You'll be out
you're
in the open.
Corporate
Yes.
participants.
We're going to
Uh,
have team building activities next. We'll circle back on that later.
Then we're going
if-
to do. Never mind.
If you would like to go,
Superlatives.
if you would like to go ahead and if you'd like to go ahead and keep up with us throughout the week, the best way to do so is on our Discord server at puclpodcast.com. You can also follow us over at social medias on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Facebook. Additionally, you can check out our streams at twitch.tv/thepuclpodcast, where we stream on Wednesdays. I missed mine actually, and I might come back and stream on Sunday as a result. We'll find out.
Nice.
Yeah, this will happen
I'll
before
be
the show
busy.
comes out. So it doesn't
I'll
matter.
be busy judging a pre-release.
And then, of course, if you'd like to also help support the show, you can do so over at our Patreon at patreon.com/puclpodcast. But with that, guys, I have been your host, Trainer Thatch.
I have been Seth Vilo.
And I've been Bocefus.
And here in the Lavender Town Radio Tower, it's closing time.